Hey everyone, it's Miss Merc that is here today, and for this video, this is my would you rather. So if you have to send me any now, it would be going for my next week's episode. If I do this, either a would you rather or a Q&A. I might do a Q&A next week. So for that, just send me your questions for my Q&A for next week so I can get started on that. I want to talk about this gameplay a little bit first before I get into it. Obviously, this is Black Ops, and this is me playing Search and Destroy with my boyfriend's clan. So just sit back and enjoy the gameplay. And the first would you rather is, would you rather have everything you have dreamt of materialistically, I can't even pronounce that word, or have the love of the one you love? That is a very hard one because I do love materialistic things. But I think I'd rather have the love part because, I mean, you can always have so many things and it can't really fill that void of, not having somebody. Or that's why, like with my last video when I said PSN is on Match.com, that's why so many people have relationships over online in PlayStation Network or Xbox or whatever, because they're trying to fill that void. And obviously the materialistic item, the PlayStation, isn't filling that void. It's just like a little patch for a little bit of time until somebody actually finds their soulmate or whatever you want to call it. And number two is only be able to whisper or only be able to shout. I probably would only be able to whisper because shouting would hurt my throat. I mean, like when I go to concerts or stuff and I'm like yelling, or when I hang out with my friends and we do crazy shit or whatever and we're yelling, my throat hurts at the end of the day. So I don't want to be screaming every single thing I have to say. My throat ends up hurting, so I'd rather whisper and, just people come closer, and then you can hear me. I don't want to shout, because especially like if you go to something really, really quiet, like if you're in a library, and if you can only shout, that would suck. If you go to the library and you ask for a certain book and you like shout it out in the library, when it's supposed to be quiet. So I think I rather whisper. And the next one is marry an ugly billionaire or marry a hot poor person. I probably marry an ugly billionaire because you can just take the dude's money and go. I mean, that might be wrong, but if you marry an ugly billionaire, you can just marry him, then divorce him, take half his money, and then go be with the hot poor person. But like I said, I'd rather do the ugly billionaire. I mean, it also isn't always about looks. I mean, the guy might be ugly enough to where you can deal with it, because it's not all about looks. It is about personality too. So if his personality is good enough to cover over his ugliness, then go ahead and stay with the ugly billionaire. But like, if that motherfucker looks like Urkel and he has money, that's when you go in, get divorced, and go out with half his dough. But and the next one is, would you rather pole dance butt naked in front of your grandparents or have sex with your dad? This one is pretty difficult. I'll probably do the pole dance butt naked in front of my grandparents, because my grandparents see me when I was little anyways, and I only have one alive still. And number 3, they're in Germany, so I can do that one because I can probably pole dance and they wouldn't be around me. But having sex with your dad is just too much. It's like that article that I've seen, I don't know when it was, but it's like, oh, me and my dad are so in love and we're having a child or some shit like that. I'm just like, that is disgusting. And like when in my English class I had to do a paper, and one of the things we picked was something love your cousin. I can't remember, but it said, during the royalty days, like, kings and queens and all that stuff, they kept the blood pure and in the family. So, the brothers and sisters would get married, or cousins or aunts and uncles, and just pretty much in the family would get married and have kids, you know, and that's incest. To a certain point, it's okay, but once it gets too much, then that's when you end up with, you know, the genetic disorders because of the DNA is way too close to each other. I know I'm probably getting way too much into this question, but um, I probably, yeah, I rather pole dance butt naked. And actually, I've seen some people, you know, of the videos, you know, pole dancing and shit. That shit is hilarious. And also, if you haven't seen the movie That's My Boy, there's a strip club that he goes to, and it's called Bacon and Legs, and it's just fucking hilarious. Like the big fat black lady that goes around with Cat Williams, the comedian, she's in there. She's one of the strippers, and that shit is just so funny. Like, you have to go see that movie. But another would you rather is be with a guy that treats you wrong, but you have been with him for a long time, or a guy that you just met that treats you like a queen. Actually, you know, I was kind of in this situation. He didn't really treat me wrong, but I was in a 2 year relationship, and a 2.5 year relationship actually. And towards the like half end of that relationship, you know, we were arguing and all that stuff constantly, you know, breaking up and getting back together and all that shit. And then at the end, I found out he cheated on me. But and I was thinking, and he broke up with me. I didn't break up with him. I was thinking, you know, I don't think I could really break up with him because he was, you know, my first love, and I didn't think I could do it. Like, I could never do it. And he's did so many wrong things to me, not like physically, but like mentally. And I really don't want to get into it. If you want to know what happened with that, you know, just comment and I'll tell you. But he did that type of stuff, and you know, I could never really, you know, break up with him for good, because you know, you break up, you get mad and you break up with somebody, and then you know, then like 20 minutes later you're calmed down, and then you're like, oh no, I lost that person, or I want this person, you know, that type of thing. So I mean, this one is kind of hard. You know, I do like the treatment like a queen, because you know, my new boyfriend is just amazing. You know, I'd just be like, hey, can you go get me this? And he'd be like, yeah, sure. You just get up and get it for me. It's amazing. But it depends how bad he would treat me wrong. But I'm probably would go treat like a queen, because I would like to be treated like a queen, since you know, I am a queen. No. But and the next would you rather is, who want to be a with a lame that has nothing, or lame guy that has nothing, or a cool guy that has everything. I would probably be with a cool guy that has everything. I mean, why would you not want to be with a guy that has everything? I mean, come on now. I think every girl out there would want a guy that has everything. I mean, every quality, you know, every good quality. Obviously, there's not going to be men out there that have every single good quality that you want, because men are just not that way. But I mean, obviously you want to be with a cool guy. You don't want to be with a lame guy. I mean, it would just, why would you even be in a relationship if the dude is lame? I mean, like, if the dude is lame, just dump that dude to the curb and move on to the next. I mean, there's no point in being with a dude that is lame. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this Would You Rather. I'll be doing a little like shout out thing on my channel this weekend. So I wanted to let you guys know about that. So I'll be probably uploading one of my subscribers' videos over the weekend. And actually, if you guys wanted to do that, be a person where I upload your video over the weekend, you know, like the subscriber Sunday or subscriber Saturday type of thing, I will do that for you. I don't mind. I mean, it's not like an official series that I have, but if you ask me, I will do it. I really don't mind. And well, that's on the weekends, because I mostly don't upload anything on the weekends besides like vlogs. It's pretty much all I upload on the weekends. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Would You Rather. Comment below if you have anything to say, you know, towards my Would You Rathers. And next week I will probably be trying to do a Q&A for that one. So if you have questions this time, please, you know, send me questions and stuff, because I want to do this for you guys. I want you guys to get to know me better as a person, not just, you know, a commentator that just sits here and commentates and looks at the computer while she's talking and just talks. I mean, I really want you guys to actually get to know me as a person, so it's more interesting when you know watch my commentaries and all that stuff. I don't want to be this big commentator that doesn't care about their subscribers and all that. So for my Q&A, please send me questions. And a lot of you know, people that said Q&A or would you rather didn't actually send me anything. So send me questions for my Q&A, and I'm going to repeat this one more time. Send me questions for my Q&A so I can do it. I want to do it. I want you guys to get that, to get to know me better. So it's probably the third time I said this, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new, and like and comment. Peace out, guys.